My girl woke up and she's not having it. It's been exactly like 2 hours and 45 minutes. She's like, I need that food. I need it right now. So, I was about to season up this chicken and all that back.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I want you to be mine all alone for I want you to be mine all I want you to be mine all
Rise and shine, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good morning, guys. Second vlog. Make some bump noise, y'all. Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck? Ah! Let me tell y'all one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. I was tired, baby. I love you. My girl woke up this morning and said, girl, wake the up right now. I'm not playing with you. I don't want this passy. Yesterday, she flipped over for the first time ever. All these days she's never flipped over. I woke up and found her on her back. I'm thinking my husband put her on her back. No, he did not. I'm like, okay, you crying. I'll flip her back over. Go back to sleep. I wake up, she back on her back. Yeah. Flip her over. And then in 4K, watch her flip right back. So I'm like, when we start doing that? So I'm so proud of you. But she's just growing up too fast, okay? Whew. All right. Today's agenda, I'm going to be taking you guys throughout my day as far as showing you how I pump and breastfeed. I don't breastfeed, put her on the booty, but I do exclusively pump. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'll show you guys some recipes, the food that I'm going to be eating throughout the day. We're going to make breakfast, lunch. I was about to season up this chicken and all that. Not making dinner. I already told my husband this morning I'm not in the mood for cooking. I'm not even going to lie to you. Hubby just left for work. I'm like, I ain't even going to lie. What you feeling for dinner? Right? I ain't even gonna lie. What you feeling for dinner, baby? Papi Chulo. Papi Chulo said, I don't know, baby. What you feeling? I said, I know I don't feel like cooking. He said, I got you, boo. He either gonna cook or I'm gonna ask for takeout. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards takeout. It's Saturday night. Also, I'm starting baby girl on cornmeal today because she's eating me out of a breast and a home. We just upped her to like 6-7 ounces. My milk supply can't keep up with that. Every 2.5 hours. I also noticed a little bit of a dip in my milk supply this past week, which was stressful. Yesterday, I had a mental breakdown about it because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't keep up. I wake up and there's no milk in the fridge. My milk supply stash in the freezer is damn near almost done. So I was stressed about that, I'm not gonna lie. But hubby talked me off the ledge, told me it's gonna be okay. And baby girl is about to be 4 months in like a week and a half. So I think it's about time she gets something a little bit more hefty in her milk. This breast milk alone is not gonna hold her, okay? Like when you search online, they say they recommend, pediatricians recommend you don't start them on stuff like that until they're 6 months. But honestly, every baby's different. If your baby needs it sooner, then your baby needs it sooner. I know people say cereal, you can use like that Gerber baby cereal, but like after doing some research, I found that there is like heavy metals inside those little Gerber baby cereals. I'm gonna post the video right here so you can see what I'm talking about. It's just too much of a risk with my baby being so young. I'd rather just make all her baby foods that's not breast milk at home. I ain't gonna put my baby on that. When I was a baby, I'm Caribbean if y'all ain't know. Both my parents are from Jamaica, so when I was 3 months, my grandmother on my dad's side put me on that cornmeal porridge. Yeah, so we're about to put some cornmeal porridge inside her milk, get it real nice and thin. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do that as well. It's my first time, so I'm gonna document the journey because I've never given her that before, so that's exciting. So on the agenda today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I pump, my pumping schedule, and I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I've been slacking on the pumping schedule. I've been slacking a little bit, so that's probably why my supply a little bit down. That sleep just be too good. Like right now, I haven't pumped in like 9 hours because I needed some damn rest. Let me tell you one thing about this whole pumping thing. Breastfeeding, pumping, if you're a mother who breastfeeds or pumps, it's mentally, physically exhausting. Bruh. Let's just start there. Let's just be real about it. Nobody talks about that before you become a mother. But that shit is not for the weak, and it's not easy to do. If you're holding on and you're thriving with it, Pat yourself on the back. Good job for you. Good job for me. Good job for everyone if you're doing it. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a lot of sacrifices, a lot of sleep sacrifice. You can't eat certain things, do certain things. So I'm proud of you. So good job. I'm still gonna give her breast milk, but I want to add a little bit of cornmeal in the breast milk. Each pumping session, I'm pumping like 4 to 5 ounces at this point. Once you hit like 3 months, your body's gonna kind of regulate how much milk your baby needs. In order for me to try to get my milk supply up, I'm gonna be trying to drink more water, try to finish like my little tumbler before my next pump, eating more oatmeal, foods that like help with milk production, pumping for longer. If you're trying to up your milk supply, you want your baby to probably feed for longer, or you want to pump for longer, even if you don't feel like any milk is coming out, because it's going to signal your body to produce more. So I'm going to do that. And then for this pump this morning, I'm going to do a power pump. Basically, a power pump is where you pump for 20 minutes, rest for 10 minutes, pump again for 10 minutes, rest for 10 minutes, and then pump an additional 10 minutes. So just to kind of up my milk supply a bit. And yeah, let me show you guys what I use as my pump. All right, so I've tried 3 pumps in total since I've been a mom and breastfeeding. I've tried, ooh child, I got a crust in my eye. I ain't even brushed my teeth or nothing this morning yet. I ain't even gonna lie to you, so listen but don't judge, okay? I'm still getting my life together. Don't judge me. All right. I've only tried 3 breast pumps so far. So I tried the one that my insurance sent me. I've tried the hospital one. If you've ever been in the hospital and you know about that hospital pump, that $2,000 pump, yeah, that shit is the truth. And then the hand pump that the hospital gave me when I left. So the one that I am currently using right now, the Lancinol breast pump. This is the one I'm exclusively using right now. I got this from my insurance. I picked this one out from my insurance just based on the reviews. The reviews were good on the insurance website that I got it from. The reviews are good on Amazon. I really do like this pump. I feel like it empties me out. These are the pumps. I keep them in this Ziploc baggie where I put it in the fridge, but this is what it looks like. Electric double pump. It is battery powered, and you can also plug it into the wall if you want. I do notice plugging it into the wall, it's a lot stronger as far as suction. You can use it just as a battery, but I don't feel like the machine is as strong. The suction isn't as strong, and the power doesn't last as long. So I just leave it plugged up to the wall. The flame is a size 24. Yeah. Girl got them big old areolas, okay? This little bottle that it comes with holds up to like 6 ounces. Reason I keep it in this baggie, I keep it in the fridge, is because there are many different parts of a pump. I'm not going to wash my pump after every use. I pump up to 8 times a day. Who has time for that? I don't have time for that. I'm not washing this damn pump every time I use it. So I keep it in the fridge, and I wash it once a day with like soap and water and sterilize. But I do keep it in the fridge until after every use, because just so that the milk doesn't go sour, because if the milk sits out for too long, it'll go sour on that ass. But I put it in the fridge so it doesn't. That's a little hack that I learned from TikTok. The only con I don't like about it is that sometimes you will find yourself either having to hold it up or like being hunched back over so that they can kind of sit on your lap and rest as you're pumping, which I don't like that. And then you have to stay on it longer than like a manual pump. You gotta stay on there for like 20-25 minutes in order to get emptied out, compared to a manual breast pump. Reason that it doesn't have the little flag on there is because I took the flag off of this and put it on my electric pump. Now this little manual breast pump is the absolute truth. I love this one. This brand is really good. The Makeda electric breast pump that's in the hospital is that same brand. Fire! Empties you out in like 10 minutes. This one right here, it empties you out in half the time that the Lancinol would. But the cons are you can only pump one at a time unless you have 2 of these things. And then I developed carpal tunnel on my damn hand by breast pumping way too frequently on this hand. And honestly, I didn't go to a doctor, so I don't know if it really is carpal tunnel. But based on what I've researched, it's giving carpal tunnel. After you give birth, the ligaments in your body are very loosey-goosey. There's water going all throughout them, so you might hear somebody say it's called pregnancy carpal tunnel. People in my were commenting on my video saying that I had a wrap on there, and they're like, you probably got pregnancy carpal tunnel, because at first I didn't know what it was. Searched it up, and all the symptoms checked out. Imagine you're pumping multiple times a day for 10-15 minutes on each boobie, so that's 30 minutes a session, up to 8 times a day doing this. So I ended up messing up. There's pain like in my finger right here, my thumb, and then in my wrist, right in between where my hand and my wrist like connect. there's pain right there. And then sometimes I can kind of feel it a little bit going down in my arm. I had to completely stop that because I would get to a point where I can barely hold my baby girl on this side. I can't pick up certain things with this hand. Like, it was getting really bad. And if you're wondering why I don't nurse directly from the boobie, 2 reasons. One, if you're a mother who breastfeeds directly from the boobie, you understand the pain. That's all I'm gonna say. You understand the pain. My baby girl was born and it looked like she had teeth coming out of her mouth already. The gums were gumming. First 3 days after breastfeeding, I already had scars on my boobies. Granted, I was learning how to latch and all that stuff, but at the same time, I've already sacrificed too much. I don't want to have to deal with getting my nipples gnawed on multiple times a day for a year. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I love her. I love her to death. I'll do anything for her. But that, you feel me, had to draw the line. And then secondly, I introduced her to a bottle because I had to go back into the hospital a week after I gave birth because I developed preeclampsia. So I had to get put on magnesium. We had to give her formula like once or twice from a bottle. So we fed her from a bottle for that reason because I was on magnesium and everything like that. I wasn't able to breastfeed because I was like loopy or groggy, damn near, you feel me? Once she got a taste of the flow of that bottle, like the flow of the bottle, I tried to put her back on the breast. My girl was not having it. Like, she likes the flow of the bottle. It's consistent. She doesn't have to work as hard to get the milk out. Because when I put her back on the boobie, and I don't know about you guys, but I have one boobie that produces more milk than the other. So this boobie over here kind of lacks, while this one is like, it's flowing. It's flowing. This one, you got to work a little bit harder to get it out. I put my girl on this boobie. She was losing it. She was like, where's the milk at? We both came up to an executive decision that maybe bottles, ooh, my girl's sleep. That's what I love. Maybe bottles are better for her. At this point, also helped me as well because when I'm sleeping and I'm trying to get some rest and I already have milk stashed up inside the mini fridge or milk stashed up in the freezer, this allows my husband to be able to help with feedings, which means I don't have to wake up every time she's hungry, which I appreciate because like I said to y'all, breastfeeding a baby can be very mentally exhausting and draining because you are the food source for this baby. Whatever you decide to do, whether you breastfeed, whether you give your baby formula, as long as the baby is healthy, fed, and a happy baby, a sleepy baby, you're doing great as a mom. So don't beat yourself up too much. I need to take my own advice. Don't beat yourself up. You're doing amazing. You're doing great. This is all the affirmations that my husband gave me, so I'm sharing them with you guys. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Be proud of yourself. And one day at a time. Let me show y'all what I got off this power pump session for the first 20 minutes. 5 ounces on this one, on the left boobie, yeah. On the right boobie, I got 2 ounces. So you see what I was talking about? This boobie loves to give the milky, but this one be playing with me. So in total, 7 ounces. Now, normally, this is the first pump of the day. Usually my first pump of the day is always gonna be the juiciest pump of the day. As the day and the night goes on, the ounces get less and less and less, and then it pumps back up first time in the morning. So that is normal. Keep in mind and consider the fact that I did not pump for 9 hours. Got like 4 minutes left before I go back and pump for the additional 10, but I'm taking a 10-minute break. So I'm gonna pour this up for y'all. I'm about to go back and pump for an additional 10, rest for 10, and then pump for 10. All right, y'all, so I just got done pumping for 10 minutes, resting, and then pumping for an additional 10 minutes. So now I'm done with this power pumping session. So hopefully this can kind of trigger the milk supply back up a bit, because yeah. All right, off the left boobie, I got an additional 2 ounces. And off of the right boobie, I got an additional 2.5. So in total, 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 0.5. In total, off of this power session, 11.5 ounces in total. So that kind of puts me back on track as far as having a stash, because yesterday, when I woke up and my baby girl was screaming, that fridge was empty. Jump scare. I had to run downstairs to the freezer to get some damn milk. Love that for me. Whew. Baby girl is still sleeping, so while she's still sleeping, before she wakes up, let me go make this porridge concoction so I can start adding that to her milk. I hope she likes it. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do this. So we got the cornmeal, fine, and I get it by the brand Grace. This is like a Caribbean brand. Fine cornmeal, not that extra clumpy shit, okay? The fine one. My auntie recommended to use baby water, so I'm gonna use baby water. And then she also gave me a great tip as far as putting them inside of these little ice trays. So I just bought these. I just finished washing them. Once I'm finished with the cornmeal, put them in these ice cube trays so that they can freeze, so that every time I'm ready to feed her a bottle, I can just pop one of these out, put it inside her milk, her breast milk bottle, warm them up together and shake it up so it gets real nice and thick. She said that that 1 cube should hold her. So shout out to you, auntie. I'm gonna try it right now. We gonna see if it works, okay? My mom said as far as consistency, make sure it's like real loosey goosey. So we're gonna do that. So on the back of this, it says 1 cup of cornmeal to 2.5 cups of water. But they said to use a little bit of that water to mix the cornmeal in. You don't just want to throw the cornmeal in there. You kind of want to use some of that water to mix the cornmeal. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that right
now. Why is it that only with you things always go wrong? When yesterday you said it's me you looked for so long. We stayed up all night long, writing an awful song. Don't understand why can't we just get along? I said I saw the sunrise, you correct that the moon died, leaving me to cry.
They be like, mommy, where you at? I coming, baby, I coming. You hear her? I coming, baby, I coming. Mamacita! Mama is here. Oh, hi, baby. That's my baby. You okay? How was your nap? Say hey. Hey. You hungry? She hungry. Say I hungry. I hungry. You okay? Like, girl, where the milk at? Where the milk at? Where the milk at? Where the? I got you. We just made you some cornmeal. Okay, so the cornmeal's done. I think it's at the consistency that I want. I have a 5-ounce bottle right here. My love. Huh? You're learning how to grab hair, huh? Yeah. Okay. A 5-ounce bottle right here. I'm gonna pour a little bit of that inside of here. Probably the amount of like how an ice cube would be. And we're gonna test to see if she likes it. I hope. I didn't add any extra sugars, any cinnamons, any vanilla or anything like that, just because this is the first time I'm introducing her to real food. I don't know how her stomach's gonna react to it. So I don't wanna slap her with a whole bunch of extra stuff and then it doesn't work out in my favor, so. Looks like it mixed up together pretty nicely. There's no clumps or anything like that. It's pretty seamless, but this is already hot, so we'll see how it is once I actually freeze it. But it looks like it'll go right through the bottle, so that's exciting. Another reason why I was like, I don't feel like I need to add anything extra to it. One, she's a baby. I don't want her stomach to be like going all crazy. I am introducing her to cornmeal for the first time. Later on, I'll start adding like, you know, a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg, maybe a little brown sugar, a little condensed milk. But for now, she just getting plain old cornmeal with her breast milk. And then like the breast milk is already sweet. So I'm assuming it might add a little sweetness. I'm gonna test it right now and taste it to see. Oh, it don't really taste much different. You ready to try it? I do notice just by it sitting, like if you just let it sit, the cornmeal will start to settle to the bottom. So keep that in mind. Ready to eat? You ready? You ready to try it? You ready? Ooh, I had to pull that ball out of her mouth. She like,
What the
damn.
fuck you doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, look me up.
She like, give me that. I got you. All right, it's been like an hour since she ate. She was talking to her grandmas and grandpas on the phone, and she got real fussy. So right now, she putting herself to sleep. She's self-soothing. She was real fussy. I said, it's time to go in your bassinet. So I'm gonna take this little heated pad out. I'm gonna go try to get some things done. I got some stuff to do. My girl falling asleep. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm hungry. And I thought about making oatmeal, but I said, since I got cornmeal porridge, I'm gonna make myself a batch of cornmeal porridge, but my way of making cornmeal porridge, not the baby way. You know, I like the condensed milk, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, all that good stuff in there. I have to pump in an hour. It is currently 3:45. Gonna make me some lunch. You're probably like, girl, it's lunch right now. It's like a late lunch. Y'all know I eat dinner extra late. I'm probably gonna eat dinner. Boy, wind down and everything be working. I probably won't eat dinner till like 12 something. So I need to finish this whole thing before I pump again. This is like 40 ounces of water. So I'm about to kill half right now. Let's do it. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Okay.
You've been spinning me around. I can't feel nothing but the ground. My feet, the sound, our hearts beating. 1 minute you're here, then we're done. I can't feel nothing but the sun. My cheeks, the sound, our hearts beating. Woke up done, can you carry me? When I'm losing my mind, can you hold me? If I'm hazy blue, can you help me?
Can you help me?
Feeling down, can you feel me? When I'm running low, can you charge me?
Kitchen is clean. You feel me? You feel me? But before I get started in all this indulgent of food, let me go brush my teeth. I've been talking to y'all all day with a stank ass breath. Ain't nothing like putting some fresh food on that fresh breath. So if you know, you know that Jamaican cornmeal porridge is the truth. The truth. So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some coconut milk, regular water. You use it from the tap. You ain't gotta be fancy, you feel me? You're gonna need you a little dash of salt, cinnamon, okay? Nutmeg, okay? And then some goddamn sweet condensed milk. You know. Running a little low, but we gonna make this work. Recipe calls for vanilla. I ain't got that. Google said you can use some maple syrup. Hopefully it tastes the same. Now we're gonna pour in the cornmeal. Now, how do y'all feel about cornmeal porridge? If you're someone who's tried cornmeal porridge, do you like it real smooth or do you like it a little lumpy? I don't like mine lumpy. I like it smooth, but I do like it thick. Right now it's already getting real nice and thick. Thick like me. Thick like me. Thick like But you do want to occasionally be stirring it to avoid lumps. But you want to let that. Ooh, it's already starting. Hold on. You want to put that on low. I'm over here making a mess. Put that on low and let it do its thing. I say about like 8 minutes. Let that do its stuff. This will come back, and then we can start adding the good stuff. In the meantime, your girl hungry. I ain't eating nothing all day. It is 4:47. I'm supposed to start pumping at 4:45. Really 4:30.
Oh my God.
But we're gonna get to it. I gotta make sure I eat first. I be getting caught up with so many different things, especially when I'm filming. Your girl gotta eat. Okay, baby girl is up, okay? She was crying. I ran up there, gave her passy. She farted, doing a whole little worming and squirming. She just took a shit. She fell back asleep for 2 damn minutes, came back downstairs, now she's screaming. So, let me check to see where we at now with this. Yeah, that's good, doggy. I can take it off the fire now. Let me go put her bottle in the warmer and finish prepping what I'm doing. I'm gonna bring her down here. I'll be right back. You hear her screaming? Oh my God. My girl woke up and she's not having it. It's been exactly like 2 hours and 45 minutes. She's like, I need that food. I need it right now. So, I was about to season up this chicken and all that back. Right, this shit going back in the fridge. Okay. Cause why? I thought I had time. No, ma'am. All right. About to take my porridge up there. I got her bottle in the warmer cause we gonna eat at the same damn time. I'm gonna eat, pump, and she gonna eat. That's how we gonna do this. Because sheesh. Tired already. Tired. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm overstimulated now. I'm ready to get in that bed and do nothing. But the day still has to go on. Ain't that right? From that pump session, I ain't get much. Like how this morning, like I told y'all, on the right boobie, I got 2 ounces. And on the left boobie, I got 2.3. So that's 4.3 in total. Me yesterday would have crashed out. Me today, I ain't got the energy. It is what it is. As much as I would love to go take a nap, I'm like, let me go give her a bath. Let's start this wind down early. It's probably, I think it's like 6:30-ish, 6:45. Your nails are long. We're gonna cut these nails because she's scratching me, she's scratching herself. Yeah. See, as you can see here, it's a little crusty. Cradle cap is cradle capping. Skin looking dry. Neck got that gook in it. Oh yeah. It's time for my girl to take a bath. Let's go. So I'm getting her bath stuff ready. And I'm like, girl, you's getting real heavy. So I'm like, let me see if she like her swing. I tried her swing once. As you can see, she did not like that. But right now she chilling. You like your swing, mama? What'd you think? The second time ever using this thing, guys. She, like the first time she was not having it. So I'm like very shocked. Okay, mamacita. My girl said, cut all that shit. You gonna file them nails, though? You gonna let me file them nails? Thank you for letting mama cut your nails. Let me cut the other hand. Let's do this. Ready? Ooh, stop moving. Okay, good job. Good job. Next one. Oh, she's sucking on my hand. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Mommy tastes good. Okay. All right, last finger. Last finger. My drooly baby. Yeah. Yeah. Because she's still so small, she can't sit up on her own. Like, look, she's just gonna flip-flop and fly everywhere. So I have to get the gook out of her neck before I put her in the actual bath. And I do that with a wet wipe. But she hates it. But it's like, baby girl, I have to do it. I have to. Let's check. You have boogie? Mama got those boogies, yeah. I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She already getting fussy. We ain't even start nothing yet. Bag. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that gook is serious. Oh, let me get that. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Her neck is due for a wash too, because it's as you can see, it's a little bit raw. The little redness, it's a little raw. Not like raw, like to the point where, you know, if you have a baby and they have that little neck problem, it ain't raw like, oh my God, it stank. But it's raw like it's a little irritated.
making love.
Sleep, kicking my ass. Put baby girl down, fed her, winded her down, finished cleaning the kitchen, chopped up with hubby a little bit, pumped. Now it's time to wash this ass. Just let me tell you, it hates it. This is what we just got out of this pump session. I pumped for 32 minutes. 4.7 ounces on this side and almost 3 ounces on this side. A little over 7 ounces. Woo! Love that. We love that. I got one more pump for the night before I go to sleep. At 2:30 a.m. I'm gonna pump right before I go to sleep. They're probably like, damn girls, 11:30, you going to sleep at 2:30? I'll have a shower. Hubby's cooking me dinner. Gonna eat. Let that digest a little bit. If that sleep don't knock me out first. I might have to sleep through the night on this one. I'm not gonna lie. That's sleep. That's sleep. Ooh, shit.
Tattoo on my mind, body in my bed. If you say the night, don't get in your head. Riding through the stars, you can catch your breath. I'ma give you something that you never gonna forget. Lay your body down, I'll make it easy for you. Screaming like you never been touched before. Moving like we never made love before. Don't got a color in the lines of what we're told. We could change it up, cutting ties with all the old. Switching up positions, paint a different picture. Handcuffs, tongues that taking all control, taking all control. Handcuffs, tongues that taking all control, taking all control, taking all control. Handcuffs, tongues that taking all control.
When I tell y'all, my hubby will be hooked dinner up. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Yeah. Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. Zizzle is still out for the count, y'all. Me and hubby are about to enjoy this food. Hubby did his one. Thank you, baby. I love you, Mama. You're the best. So let me give y'all a close up real quick. Ooh, this is nice. I want to give y'all a little taste test of this delicious, oh so nice. Y'all hear my voice? We watching, we don't judge, okay? I'm gonna taste it in that chimichurri, that chimidam-churri. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go like that, like that. You gotta really did that, mom. Oh, you gotta get a good. Ooh, shit. Oh my god. I'll let you get a bite first. Now more for me. Period. And he made like a little reduction sauce. A little reduction sauce.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
God, down.
Well, that's my life. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did.